Alright, welcome back to another episode of Nugget Garage. This is the second week on the HQ ute.
But we're not actually going to build it because we're going to build an ark instead.
Yeah, I reckon we just put like floaties on this or something.
They're having some rain moment in Australia at the moment.
Yeah, it's actually flooding down south. And
that's why you can hear it on the roof. It won't go away, so we're going to soldier on anyway.
Yeah, it's flooding down south and everything, so we're actually really...
It's flooding in my house right now.
Yeah, well it is. It's fucking it down. Anyway, this thing, where are we up to? What's the next step?
So in my usual fashion, I just went ahead and finished some wiring without the camera.
We got some connectors off overnight parts from Toowoomba, from Golby's. Got some junk there.
So we completed the coil harness and the injector harness, and I've done all the oil pressure and fuel pressure sensors, and the crank angle and cam sensor was already in there. And then underneath the dash there, I've gone and correctly joined everything to the ECU and organised it. It's not loomed up at the moment, it's still, so just in case I made a mistake. So I guess what we need to do this morning is just chuck some oil in it, crank it over, see if we can get oil pressure, and then try and start it up.
Sure. Right.
And we might check for rags in the inlet manifold. Yeah, check out our lights.
We got new lights. We got shop lights. This is why you can see. Look how good you can see.
See, we're actually
I remember that.
Quite old and grey when there's light.
We're actually fat. And we've got mail.
We've got some mail.
Mail.
It says at Nugget Garage.
I like mail.
Hey Scott and Chris, watching the new Holden Ute episode. Sorry. Thought you could use a few bits. We boxed up some crappy makeshift battery terminal replacements for your industry standard terminals. Cheers for the laughs, it's great watch. Love to watch the banter. Brendan and Josh, Auto Electrical Imports. So what do we get?
Awesome.
Hey, I use those. I'll use those crimpers.
Yeah?
When I'm doing it the correct way. For customer cars.
Yeah. Couple of shirts. Are they like...
Mate, 3XL, what's going on?
3XL?
That must be your one.
Come, do we need to do a weigh-in? They're all
3XL. That means you're the same fatness as me.
No, hey mate, that was 4 shirts. Sick, I got 3 and you got 1.
Oh, my favourite, my precious.
Oh, fleece tape.
It's just like tape, but more professional looking.
Apparently you shouldn't be insulating with that. Somebody commented about that. Are you insulating with that?
Ma'am. Have I died? No.
Apparently. Maybe it's not insulational. It's got to be. It's fucking tape. That's what it's
for. I hope it works because I've done it a lot.
Like a lot. What do we got? What's all that?
Douches.
Douches!
And zips of the tyres. And 3 terminals.
Sick.
See Joel Mark Collins, how there's a positive one and a negative one and the different size holes. See? See that?
Do you want another close-up, Joel? You want to see where they go? Yeah. Look, Joel. Look, they've got one each side.
It actually fits. What did he say? Oh, because they look pretty. The positive ones were pretty.
That's handy. That doesn't fit this little battery there.
I'm going to have to drill the terminals / spin them in my hand and cut myself. You shouldn't insulate with fleece tape. Is that a thing?
The tape?
Yeah.
Well, I don't know. Somebody wrote something about not insulating. Are you insulating with fleece tape? The answer is yes.
I've had stuff not short out between it. It insulates.
Well, it's got it.
We'll do a test. Probably just those overthinking wiring people again.
Sure. Maybe you need more speed.
So it rips my arm off better when it gets... We can use the old battery terminals to hold the assembly of the new battery terminals. Do you reckon that's going to start?
You know it will.
It'll start.
It's the one you said, of course it's going to start. It's Toyota, mate.
Yeah, I'm interested.
You're interested? Oh dear. Are we testing the police tape?
Maybe. I don't know. I don't know if this is a good method to test it. Look how good insulating it is, you can't even find the end. I don't know, that seems pretty insulated to me. Oh, wait there. Not insulated. Oh, insulated. Insulated. Yeah,
no, it's safe.
Yeah, so you rub through it.
All of the cars are fine now.
That guy's going to get off his couch. He's going to go, and he's going to sit back down.
Oh look, radiatory hosey stuff too. This is the most ridiculous way I've seen the thermostat set up ever. But anyway, whatever works. Because Land Rover. Because Cracker. Bit of Skid Factory oil. Just put the 710 cap back on.
You know how my funnel broke?
One line here.
And you were going to go and buy a new funnel, and I wrapped it up in non-insulating fleece tape. It's not leaking.
It's weird.
Yeah. Oh yeah, get in there.
The old John
The
Deere.
old John Deere's. Oh, it's heavy. Actually, there's a little bit of oil coming through my tape, just a scotch.
Strange. We still don't have water because I still have to do this one.
Yep, need some more
Which
hose
goes to
clamps
that one.
down the bottom.
So, but we don't need water to make it run.
So next thing I guess is to, I haven't wired the alternator, but that shouldn't
We don't need
affect
that either.
this one. And I haven't wired the thermofan.
Well, doesn't matter, there's no water in it anyway.
So I basically power the laptop up, put some kind of 1UZ-ish tune in there, because I think it's an EJ map in there at the moment.
That's
At
weird.
ECU come from a Subaru.
Yeah. I asked Ben and he said it wasn't from him. So.
No, I reckon it was Brandon. Loco.
Might have been too.
So you've got a Loco ECU in your car. Now it's going to knock and rattle and bang
Take it
and
out.
fall to bits and
It
shit.
means it's not going to run.
Ready for tune, bro.
Ready for a tune. I didn't want to be that guy.
This thing has no brakes.
No, it doesn't.
You want to make sure it's in park? Just rock it. Yeah?
Push it with your weight.
Yeah, that sounds parkish.
Sounded park clickish.
Did you put fuel in this yet?
No, I haven't.
Maybe we should put some fuel
Maybe
in
we
it.
should put some fuel in it.
Yeah.
I'll put some fuel in it. I think I need that key. Well, I can't see any puddles on the ground, so I can only assume that it's going in the tank. What's going on in here? Changing it from a...
Yeah, so I've set it up as a 4-litre V8 with correct firing order. Using a Toyota 1UZ trigger offset. I found a rough TDC offset angle from another car that was running with a similar ECU, so that should be close. Semi-sequential injection because we've only got 4 channels. Wasted spark because we've only got 4 channels. Your pressure sensors, for some reason, have some weird voltage floating. Fuel pressure seems to move. Oil pressure is stuck at 37 pounds when it's not running. So
That's interesting.
I reckon those pressure sensors are duds.
So,
No, the fuel pressure ones come back to 0. The oil pressure one definitely.
alright.
So we'll turn the injectors
More
off.
overnight parts from Gollaby's.
Turn the injectors off. I reckon crank the line on the turbo.
Check for oil.
Check for oil. I'll make sure it doesn't try to start. Yeah, good.
Let me get a cup so I can put some oil in it. Righto. Wind it over when you're ready.
Did you get some?
Nothing yet. Yep. Ooh, manky looking.
Injectors on.
All right.
Right.
Maybe there's a wasp nest in it.
Possible.
It is. After the Mac valve thing.
Onboard pressure sensor. Well, let's try and blow the line out then. I'll blow it backwards at least or something.
Oh good. It's raining again.
It runs. It's a little bit retarded. A little bit like you.
Wow. Since the guy doesn't like old Holdens.
Imagine how much better it would run if you put some rags in the intake manifold.
Wow.
You wouldn't do that, would you?
No. Why would you do that? That's stupid.
I'll blow it through the other way and blow it straight in the engine or not?
Fuck.
No.
I don't even know why we're friends.
Let me know when you got it off.
There's nothing coming through that.
Way up. Ready?
Yep. Oh yeah. Yeah, that was wasp. Wow.
Bit of mud wasp.
Oh, I'd say so. It's pretty brown. This is actually reasonably difficult to get my hands in here. I'm actually struggling.
You know what you're doing there or what?
No.
Can we get like 15 angles of it so you can
Yeah.
watch yourself fail over and over on the internet?
Wow.
What are you doing? Oh, it's all blurry.
Can't get my hands in there.
Too much of the thug life. Some comments. Did Chris ever play football?
No, football's for football
Chris
people.
can't catch the ball. His dribbles. Alright, my camera's upside down. I can't film.
You can't film for shit. You are. You are absolutely hopeless at it. All you got to do is turn the on and point it. And you,
Just gonna take long.
well, you wouldn't think so, would you?
What's the engine actually sound like out here?
Arse.
Alright, let's try it again. This time with you improved, less waspy.
All right, this time with vacuum pressure. I've actually scanned my knuckles because there's no room in there. Damn it. Oh, look, pressures. Show the people the vacuum. Second on that stuff. Maybe there was like a wasp rag in there or something.
Wasp rag.
Very smoky. Probably going to die of some kind of carbon monoxide poisoning or something in here.
What are you doing?
Just wanted to rev my engine, dude.
Oh,
You got to rev it. You got to rev it. Ha!
what have you done?
I didn't do anything. Let me hear the sounds. Alright, or not. Do you want to hear it anyway?
Well, it doesn't have a cooling system, so.
Well, this is true.
And it is getting pretty smoky in here.
Yeah, we probably should have.
And it does have a pretty decent exhaust leak, and it almost sounds like it's
I reckon it's probably in that crossover pipe. eh?
pre-turbo. Yeah, it sounds like it's high pressure. So.
You reckon it's?
It's in the crossover pipe, I reckon.
Yeah, I reckon it's in the crossover. I did do it on the ground. It was difficult.
Well, if you actually had brakes that were bled, we could drive it on the hoist and we could have a look. But we haven't done that yet. What's that oil on the ground there, mate? What are you got going on there? It's an assembly issue.
I don't like oil on the ground. Well, it's only a smallish puddle. Shit.
If you had fluid in your brake system, we could put it on a hoist and we could look.
Ah, wow.
Maybe you stick a jack under it and then just see if the gearbox actually
Pulls the
works.
gear.
Yeah.
Do that. Have you got any brake fluid? I could just put some in there and it can start gravity bleeding. Oh, look at it.
Just jack it off the tow bar.
It's the normal for a lot of people, I think, isn't it? Yeah, it's backwards. That's forward. Well, it does drivey stuff, so. Rainy, miserable day. Some crap van.
How slow was that thing?
That van?
Yeah.
That was horribly slow. It's not mine, even.
Crappy V12 Crusader beat it.
You would hope so. And then we organise some dash stuff, I think.
Anyway, for something to insulate something means that it doesn't let it pass through it. And power doesn't pass through that tape.
You're still on about this.
Therefore, it's insulating.
You're going to be okay.
I must have lost sleep over that. Hours.
He's not lying, that's the funny part.
I don't believe everything I read on the internet. I've got to see it for myself. And I haven't seen the electrons jump through that tape. So, until that day comes.
I hope it doesn't, because there's
At the end of the day, I don't cut all of my wires in the same spot. They're usually staggered. So it's not going to really, like how I did on one of my cars. But
Is that what makes you feel better about it?
But we'll see what happens.
You seem very stressed about this.
That's what fuses are for. Look at that loop, is that going to do your head in?
A little bit.
Look at that.
Seem to right where all the vacuum ones have got to go.
Well,
But you know,
you got to allow for the engine to rock, man. It could rock that far. It could, and it could rub on this non-insulating wiring cover.
Wow. Let it go, dude.
You don't want to rub
Let
through.
it go.
Oh shit, I almost rubbed against that wiring cover.
Let it go, dude.
Right, move it.
Are you though?
No. I've got a sophisticated set of tests I'm going to do. So, if we add a couple more hose clamps down there,
We can put water in. How many clamps do we need? 4. I did get 4. It's okay.
I'll come in with the artistic shots.
You what, mate?
I'm trying to catch your reflection in the blades of the turbo.
An idiot.
This is the effort that I put into being the camera crew.
You're probably holding the fucking camera the wrong way around anyway,
I don't
so
even think
it
it's
probably
recording.
doesn't even matter.
Samsung on. I started wiring my Nexus.
I saw that. It was like an exploded telecom
Oh, it
box.
does. It looks like, yeah.
Did you?
I used to work at Telstra.
It looks like you still do. Did you get any video of that?
No.
Should have.
I get too
Maybe
much,
we'll show them a picture.
too much ridicule of release tape. And I use mostly crimps.
You what, mate?
There was a bit of grafting going on. Anyway, so I sorted all that out in about 30 minutes the other day, and is this going to take long, or
Probably about 30 minutes.
does it have any brake pedal yet?
Well, no, I haven't done anything.
Yeah, like have you pumped it?
No, I haven't.
Pump it, pump it.
I don't know if that's going to help.
It's taking fluid.
That's weird. Imagine it doing that.
Still ain't got no brakes.
Do you reckon because it was empty, the reason?
You're actually going to be seen in public in this thing.
What do you mean?
No, I suppose you are a bogan.
Oh, well.
I do actually like HQs, and I do actually like American cars. It's just the guys that I work with are all about them, and I'm not. I'm Japanese.
You don't look very Japanese.
And then Chris gets all offended, which is why I do it.
I don't think I like you with the camera anymore.
Oh, I got to make all your dashboard crap too. Oh, you're going to owe me heaps after this.
What? Why am I owing you stuff?
The deal was just to make the thing run, not do all the other crap.
No, I'm sure that was part of the deal.
No, it wasn't. What's the best freaking deal ever, isn't it?
For me?
Obviously, luckily I have some people in my life that I don't particularly want there anymore, and you can work your dead off. Straight back to old times. Can I get it in the hole? Over the obstacle. There's a bit of a splash.
That's why you got 5 kids.
Yeah.
I'm not hearing anything on the ground, so I can't see anything. That's good.
Man, this thing's thirstier than me after 5 p.m.
Can't possibly take that much water.
Well, it is.
I don't see any water there where there shouldn't be water. It's probably a good thing. Oh, yes I can. Out of that fitting, I don't know if I tightened that one up.
You can't see it going into the cylinders either.
Shh.
Don't add the exhaust.
Stop that.
You shove a rag down there, mate, and just
Oh, well.
seal it all up. Should be right.
Just put a rag in it, should be right, eh?
I'm pretty happy with that.
I don't know if that's tight or against stuff, but anyway, doesn't seem to be leaking at the top anymore, so
A guy would be happy with that.
yeah, I've been watching a bit of Derek stuff lately too.
It's got a leak.
Where?
Lease tape.
Oh wow, really?
That's a test.
I don't think it has to insulate water, dude.
But if it does,
Right? Oh, you was a tuner.
I haven't done shit with the chain. It's just sitting there.
Getting a fair bit of temp in it. You can do it.
All right, we've got to bleed brakes now.
Oh, that's not awesome. Pull that out.
It's
That's,
fine now.
I don't think it is.
It can only fall down, can't it? Can't fall up. Well,
Wow.
you're not going to lose it. It's not going to fly away. It does look pretty sketchy.
You reckon?
Brakes could have been bled by now, but you could also have been dead.
Oh, I'd rather lose my clutch leg because clutches are that's the one I'm sacrificing.
You want to come up with a series of grunts that means pump and then stop?
Sure.
I sort of have a brake pedal. I have a brake pedal. Oh, this is going to be riveting footage. Look at this hacked up dash. This is what HQ Holden people do. And Ben Moore's. What's that high beam switch doing right up here? Oh, sorry. Yep. Well, feeling this pedal, there's no reason why you can't start this thing, turn it around, put it on hoist. If it does, I'll start the car up and I'll drive it over you. Is the integrity of your bonnet okay there? Or?
Sure.
Should be okay.
Sure.
What could possibly go wrong? Do it.
Sort of got brakes. Sort of got gears. Oh, it sort of doesn't have steering. Oh my god. Doesn't have power steering yet. Lord, it's heavy.
The Bogan is in his element. Been driving along or what?
Doesn't like to accelerate.
All right, so technically it's never had a water temperature sensor that works.
Do you think it's in the ECU for the water, the temp?
Yeah, give me a second, I'll
That has got really, really heavy steering. It's got probably zero fluid.
Oh, it actually has power steer, does it?
Yeah, well, it's meant to, but it currently doesn't, and it's heavy as to turn it.
Well, you can just use John Deere in it.
Hold that while I put it in.
Jesus Christ, that's what she said.
No, this might be a two-person jobby. Not going to stay there.
That's what she said.
Put the damn camera in. It's going to take.
No. My fleece tape insulation is leaking.
Oh, look at that. That is precision.
Spot on, Bevan. I like it how Chris put it back into park when we clearly don't have a park neutral switch.
Huh?
I like how you tried to put it back into park to start it even though there's no park neutral switch.
Well, it won't start in neutral.
Won't it?
Nope.
Or maybe there is.
What you fix? I thought you was tuner.
You wouldn't even know how to connect a laptop to these.
Is that like rear main? Is it sump?
I like how you got a water pump leak too.
Serious? That's not fun. That's not at
Oh,
all
it's not like
fun.
the water pump's behind the cam belt or anything. Like,
No, that's
You
not
think
at
you
all
would-
fun.
well, it looks like that it's got a leak from where that sump is welded on.
Good. Well, that won't be a problem.
You got to pull the motor back out.
Yeah, that's...
Motivation 0.
Yeah, I'm hearing you. What's the next project? That Corolla, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah, mint.
That level of incompetence would be done by someone who leaves rags in their engines, I guess. Level of incompetence.
Wow. What if the people who put rags in engines, not that I know anybody who would, 'cause that's ridiculous. What if they didn't do the engine? What if the sump was already on?
Maybe it was cheap for a reason. It wasn't really cheap.
Wasn't cheap.
So do we bother fixing the exhaust leak, considering that?
Considering it's got to come back off to
means
pull the
the
engine
engine
out,
has to
probably
come
not,
out.
hey.
I don't want to.
No, I also don't want to. So, anyway, that's going to be the end of this week because we've got dilemmas. So, say bye. Bye, people.
That's definitely a water pump.
Yeah. Bye, people. Bye next week.
That's f***ing anticlimactic, eh?
It is.
I did my part anyway. Yeah. John, my job's done.
Ah, wow. Here we go.
What's going on here, Chris?
Bush rags.
Why are they in the spark plug
How come?
hole?
Yeah, why does it come all the way out through
Why is it
here?
all in there?
Oh shit!
It's cleaning the valves.
It's got a nice coating of petrol on it.
Are they stockings?
Heavy rain, good rain. It's proper pissing down. Good chat.
It's a cloud of ethanol smoke, which is not ethanol.
Well, it's not 98 smoke. Is it, Cracker?
On this week's episode of Nugget Garage, we build an ark. I was picking on the content.
Why are you showing the people a bucket? Why are you walking around with
Well, it was more interesting than what the f*** you were just doing.